Alright. Hello everyone, and welcome to this new match of the Metroid Prime 2 Mentor Tournament, where we will have JhavA facing off against Dace. They will be mentored by Astral on JhavA's side, and by LucariusLion on Dace's side. I am Storm, and I will be commenting this match alongside with Rallen Tank here.
Hey everyone, yeah, looking forward to this. More opportunity to learn, but let's see if version 8.9 of Randomizer has more kind seeds to offer than the previous version.
We will see that, and indeed watching races is always a good moment to learn. Seems like the race is gonna be ongoing in a moment. And we'll be kicking this in gear. I think there were runners' agreement on this one, which I believe was new patcher and the multiplayer upgrades, which is worth mentioning.
That is correct. So there's a chance for double damage or unlimited beam ammo. And we don't have to worry about GFMC immediately.
Indeed.
Probably, maybe.
Right, the race is ongoing. Dace starting first. We will have the stream synchronized very soon. And seems like we're starting with a launcher on Umos.
Take it.
Yep.
Means you can check storage cabinet B pretty much immediately, and
bombs on pole axis A.
That's good information. That is logically accessible with the launcher.
Yep, that is fairly standard as far as starts goes.
So yeah, probably not seen too much fancy diversion early on. Of course, you want those bombs as soon as possible.
Okay, I assume we'll see them bid down Albert, check Storage Cabinet B, and just make their way to Aegon ASAP.
Yep.
Talking about a bit, Dace starting the fight. Choosing to be conservative with the missiles. Oh, there's one. There goes one. It is usually more interesting to be using missiles like, oh yeah, like JhavA is doing, as there's a good chance they will drop at least one missile pickup. We'll see if JhavA does get one. Oh, it doesn't look like it is. Not lucky. Seems like we have Dace stream being frozen, but since we only on SpeedGaming, his stream is fine on his end. Oh, that was a synchronization. That makes sense. Now we're seeing that they're basically at the same point in Albert fight.
Looks like JhavA might be a charge ahead, but that hit might have equalized it, given Dace the advantage.
We have a race here, who's gonna kill Albert first? And Dace takes it, but that's in a second. And we get Inghive Key 2. We probably will not need that.
There's a Sky Temple key in the Transport B axis, so we will get that probably on next pass through once we get our space jump, or if that is buried very bad, then we might just grab it with bombs, since we know where those are.
Pretty much. We will probably see a bunch of save warps, so it's always an opportunity to pass by and grab that key later.
Yeah.
We're in no hurry.
Another red key.
Side, yep, has a red key. I don't think we'll see them going for that right now.
Yeah.
We will see Sarge can be. Oh, JhavA not grabbing it, but doesn't seem like it matters. It's just a mis-expansion. Oh no, he's going for it. He still had to activate that cutscene.
Yeah.
Dace is getting the key though. It is a Chica
Oh,
key.
it's good. Yeah. We will take note of that. You know, it's there. But
You have to fight Chica. That will be a quick grab later.
yeah, no need to go out of your way to grab it early.
Here you can scan the gate from the other side of the crate because it starts a cutscene that repositions you on the other side. So that's quite convenient.
Beam-related upgrade in a cursed flake.
Useful to note down. Could be a beam, could be supers. Who knows? And grab the item in the Aegon elevator. It's just an on-miss expansion. So nothing special so far. We'll just be making. Oh, more with a spider ball. Ooh.
Oh.
That is premature record worms. I am fairly sure with this. We will be seeing some worm jam here. It's possible, like Spider is technically not a hard requirement for finishing the game, but it requires being able to do Emperor Ink Phase 2 without Spider Ball, which is known to be quite difficult. I don't know how to do it myself. And Spider might be useful anyway for other checks, so I think at this point we can assume that worms will have to be beaten. Dace using a little shortcut. There's actually a little slope there on the side of the platform. You can actually slope jump at that to go straight up.
If you get it.
I had to go a bit lower down the slope, perhaps. If you can get it quicker, it's nice that you don't have to go destroy the other pillar.
Yeah.
JhavA pressing onto mining station A in the meantime, he did go around. Dace having no luck with the slope jump so far.
Couldn't quite get what's up on NSA.
Suzaki is giving up for now, we'll just go back around. I just didn't want to go to work this time.
Weapons.
We don't have space jumps, so they didn't really bother trying to look at us in Manning Plaza for now, so we don't really know. JhavA grabbing his bombs. Not going for Jump Garden immediately, so I assume we'll see Manning Station access and Bomb Garden probably being checked.
Yeah. Don't really have that much good weaponry yet. MSA is really close by, and like an E-tank, light beam, dark beam, like there's so much that would help you.
Manning Station access is very worth checking. I think immediately if you get bombs there. Oop, E-tank.
Yeah. Get an E-tank. That makes the jump guardian loop quite a bit nicer already.
Very much so. It's quite tight, and you have to play a lot with getting gold pickups if you do it with no suit, no E-tank, the jump guardian loop. Getting just but one E-tank makes it so much smoother. And it seems to be what JhavA's gonna do now. Heading straight to the jump garden.
Not having done Bomb Guardian yet does have the advantage of not having the pirate fight.
Yep. Especially the dark pirates that appear, and JhavA doesn't have power bombs or light beams, so these would be annoyingly long to fight. And when you have bombs at the start and not really much more, it's usually a decent idea. Like bombs and space jump or bombs and missile launcher, it's usually a good idea to jump guardian. If only to get the item out of Jiffency to appear, because we kind of hate offending that one. And what Dace looks like is going to do Bomb Garden first.
I mean, we do have bombs, so it's absolutely logic.
Yep. Like, I don't think the other matters too much here. I sort of avoiding the fight if you do the jump guardian loop first.
I mean,
like, if you found base jump on the bomb guardian, then it would be quite nice.
Yep. And there's also an energy controller, so there's another item up here, which could just be space jump, dark beam, light beam, any of those.
Definitely can be. I just personally, I not too much of fun. Try to check it too early in case you found the Ember translated before, because it's not great when like you check the item there and you have to return for the hint later.
Yeah,
it wastes a bit of time.
The downside. Although you never know, it could just be in vanilla Ember.
Indeed, randomizer, be randomizer. Ember there would be quite funny. I don't think I've seen it before. Dace not quite getting the quick kill. I think he forgot one single power beam shot on the first cycle. Because of that, he will get a 4 cycle instead of a 2 cycle, unfortunately. JhavA said, I didn't see a crossroads item.
I think it was just a missile. It's always a bit hard to see on comm stream, but it looked kinda missile-like.
Expansion on Bomb Guardian, so it's not paying so far, but we will see what's in the energy controller. Meanwhile, JhavA is going around to the dwelling range, but he's not feeling confident at doing getting to the other side of the jump garden without space jump. It does require a relatively precise jump. And it's also a missing expansion on the energy controller. Looks like the jump garden loop first might be the correct idea here. Though I can't imagine seeing JhavA leave without doing the bomb guardian anyway. So it probably shouldn't matter too much.
Just a missile expansion in junction side. So no need to return immediately after a Morbus.
So it just has to be careful of the life here. He can't enter the saison on the center, it will trigger the jump garden fight, and we want to avoid having to do that so we can bully the jump garden before the fight even starts at all.
Yep. Because even before the fight, the hitbox is already loaded on top where the jump guardian would join or spawn in the cutscene, jump down. So yeah, we can make use of that to make the fight quite a bit easier.
And since he doesn't have a space jump to come above, he has to do bomb jumps, while suffering maximum damage from Dark Egon's atmosphere.
For now we see the pirate fight over on Dace's side.
That's the fight that JhavA avoided doing when he went jump gun first.
Yep.
So it takes a bit of time.
Yeah, and we kind of also see why we might not want to do that on no E-Tank. Like, Dace took like 70 or 80 damage there just to the pirates.
Yeah, Dark Pirates can really hurt a lot. They're not a good time. Anyway, JhavA chasing the broom closet, and that's a Dark Beam! Really good find.
Yep.
As that will allow us to shake in cache 4 before leaving, so we don't have to double dip after getting the Dark Beam somewhere else.
Yep. Means it would have been small upside if you were able to do the jump and immediately go towards Jump Guardian, that you would have routed a bit smoother, but yeah, as you said, that jump is really precise and probably not worth it for most of the mentees.
I do recommending practicing though. It's a bit dangerous because you can actually jump a lot later and you feel you can. And if you manage to get that through your mind, it becomes a lot more consistent. I wonder if we will see Dace trying it or not.
Yeah, it will be really interesting, especially after that first slope jump that didn't really want to work, if Dace is now going for just a precise normal jump.
Let's be clear, we are talking about the certain jump you can do in pole access from a Blight Pod. As you can actually allows you to pass through when normally you're supposed to have space jump and only use that room when you go back. And it looks like Dace is choosing the same option of going to dual in range. So neither runner are confident with that one.
Meanwhile, there was
Understandable.
a Jump Guardian fight on the left side.
Yep. And that's a space jump. That's
that
a
is
vanilla
vanilla.
Jump Guardian.
And now back to checking cache 4.
We'll see if there's something there, and the question after that will be, are we going labs or are we going temple grounds?
Yeah, definitely an interesting questions. Like Temple Grounds, we do have comms area, but no power bombs, no screws, so GFMC is not available yet.
Yep.
Uh,
Nothing on cache 4.
we have the Dark Missile Trooper or the Hive Chamber loop there down there for 2 more items. So there's a few down there, but Labs has a similar amount of items.
Yeah, I think the play towards lab wouldn't be a bad one here, because we already have Dark Beam, we already have bombs, so we can already empty out most of it. So it could be a decent, especially as right now if we go back to Temple Grounds, we might not be able to, well, to do GFMC depending on what we find or not up there. And we might want to try and smoothen that out and only do it in one trip, but we will see what they decide to do.
I mean, what Dark Beam now going to Labs? You do have these safe zones there where you can just warp out. So
yeah, so doing the labs and save warping out is definitely a valid option. I think myself, I would be tempted by sticking Angon a bit longer in the labs.
see what JhavA is going to decide.
Dace finding the Dark Beam in turn. JhavA hasn't done a bomb guy on yet, so we'll see if he decides to do it. Dace a bit low in life, just has to be careful. But it should be fine, there's plenty of safe areas. And some blade posts right outside. We'll most likely get a gold pickup from destroying them. There you go.
Okay, just a missile. So nothing in Transport Center. And looks like JhavA's at least going to stay in Aegon.
Yeah. Usually if you do want to... Well, actually it depends. It could be just for Bomb Guardian.
Yeah.
So we'll be allowed to see. You definitely don't want to go back to Temple Grounds without having at least beaten the Bomb Guardian, because you need to beat him for the Dark Missile Trooper to appear. But we will see if after that he decides to stick in Aegon longer with the labs or go back up. Oh, he might be going straight to the labs. And ignore the worm for ignore the Bomb Guardian for now, perhaps.
Which we don't have Ember yet, so maybe hoping for potential Ember in labs could be the thing, or just opening up the gate first.
I think it's just opening for safety, like maybe in case he finds Light Beam and decides to enter by the back, it's usually pretty nice to have the main gate open, else you can't get out.
Yep.
That can be quite inconvenient in certain situations. JhavA going to the Bomb Guardian, Dace just decimated the Jump Guardian, about to find his space jump.
So going back for English 4.
Oh, that's true. Mineshaft is in logic, so it could have been something to check. JhavA might check that now. Well, once the Bomb Guardian is dead, that is.
Yeah, that's upside JhavA, getting the Dark Beam before coming here. Actually getting to check Mineshaft.
JhavA getting the 2 cycle on the Bomb Guardian. Good job. Well, Dace is going to be on his way back into normal Aegon himself.
So there's a chance both runners will convene towards labs on their routing.
We got the Mineshaft peak on JhavA's end, and that's an SDK, so we want to grab that now. Or is it not to? That will be
I mean,
first STK.
if you really wanted to bank on potentially Seekers coming up or route in a potential MSB check later, you could theoretically leave it here since you need to get back up now. And if you combine it with going down and getting back up anyway, it would be slightly more efficient. But that's some very heads-up planning there that can sometimes bite you in the back since you never want to go back there.
Yeah, I think it's more risky than anything because mining station B, you don't always check it. Sometimes you leave it gone and you never come back, or at least not until like the end of the seed. So I personally wouldn't plan on necessarily coming back. I think backing up now is probably the nicer play overall. I think Dace might be going for Temple Grounds now, heading this way.
That's an option.
I think that's the only reason to really head back down there is for Temple Grounds, which, yep.
Yep.
So we're gonna see Dace heading to Labs, and we're gonna see what JhavA decides to do now. He's done the Guardian and Mineshaft. And now he will either turn left and do the Labs, or they turn right and go back to Temple Grounds himself. Yep, I think JhavA is doing the Labs now. Yep.
Yep. So our first bigger divergence here.
Yeah, I think I agree more with the Labs play. Like, you cannot do the GFMC loop, and you got Dark Beam, so I think the Labs is a bit more attractive right now.
Maybe having mining shaft still open puts Dace on maybe hoping to find light beam here and then getting that route into labs available.
I think light beam would definitely be a big boon for Dace.
But overall, yeah, I would agree that I probably would have preferred labs in this spot.
But maybe DNT will drop light beam and be like, oh yeah, that was the better play.
Oh, absolutely.
That's just an expansion on DMT sadly, but we still got a bunch more to check in Double Grounds. We'll also have to see if this chooses to just check Hive Chamber A and B and just go back to Aegon, or if it decides to maybe go all the way to Comms area.
Might even depend on what we are finding down in Hive Chamber A. If we find a power bomb expansion, then we're probably going towards GFMC, since we now get 2 additional items out of that. And 3.
I haven't seen I don't think we've seen the objectives. Oh, that is light beam at that Chamber B. That plays very well for Dace now. We'll have the light beam already as he goes into the labs. He might even choose to enter from the back as well. So we can get a ventilation area. Eh? Oh, a dark suit in command center.
I'd like to see that early.
That is definitely interesting. But do we think the early little trip to TG there works in Dace's favor here? That means he'll be able to safely check the Doomed Entry area as well, because he will have a way out with that light beam.
Yep. I mean, JhavA can always save warp.
That is fair, yes. It's just a bit more convenient, possibly to route.
But Dace gets to check Battleground.
So yeah, that light beam still allows you can check Battleground and also in Cache 1, well, at least to be able to get out of it. Oh, actually, no, yeah, you don't need the light beam to go there because you could go all around. But I don't think anyone's gonna really do that unless you suspect a Vanla light beam.
Yeah, you're not going. You're not gonna go that way without light beam unless you are forced to.
So HT doesn't have anything. JhavA deciding to go base dating on Dark Summits. I think it doesn't have power bombs, so we'll have a bit of a longer fight here. He's opening the main gate, so I guess he's gonna enter from the front.
I mean, it could be just opening the gate to be safe and have a way out and then go around to the back, which...
Yep, you're right.
looks like what's happened.
That's what he seems to be doing. And I think it's the right thing to do here.
Yeah, like you mentioned, you want to check Vent Shaft A. It is now even logically available. Like, there was nothing preventing us from getting Live Beam.
Yep. There's gonna be using the opportunity to check on the man shaft as well. Gotta see the same STK that JhavA found earlier. And for once, we actually see Dark Samus living for more than a few frames. So enjoy the fight. JhavA's out of Dark Beam ammo, so just has to finish with a good old Power Beam. It's not a difficult fight, but if you don't pay attention and you have low energy, it can be a bit scary. The shower shot a bit too early there. Bounced off Samus's like phase and shield thingy. There you go. That's Dark Samus down on JhavA's side. Meanwhile, we see Dace crossing Sand Canyon, making his way to Ventilation Area A. Will be an item. You want to be careful, but when you enter from this side, you will always have this spell bug in this position that you will always get hit. That's supers on Vent Shaft A. Ooh. That works very well for Dace.
Yeah, I mean, we are very, very close to Storage C also being available.
Yep. And if he does Doomed Entry, he'll be able to check War's Walk as well.
Yeah. That's probably the more immediately important thing there.
Yep.
That one's logically available.
I didn't see what was in main reactor, but I don't think it was anything important.
Didn't look too important. We might get another chance on Dace's side, though.
Dace about to take on Dark Samus himself.
Dace could decide to take Light Beam and potentially try to burn Dark Samus down.
Ooh, yeah, super missile on Dark Samus. As long as she doesn't bounce them off. JhavA is making his way around the labs, so bioenergy storage soon. Bioenergy production, I mean. Yeah, that supposed location is definitely worse for JhavA, because most likely will... Well, Spider is on the Morbus. So unless they find Screw Attack and know the way to get back up with Screw Attack and Space Jump, he will have to go back all the way around to find that.
There's a grapple up there, alright.
I'm not sure if it's grapple or sunburst or something. If it's grapple, it's probably worth grabbing, because you never know. Especially like to pick up grapple if I don't have Screw Attack, because it might be useful for battlefields. Especially.
Beam related upgrade noises.
Yeah, I still think it's just a missile expansion. It's a grapple, yeah, so I guess we will be seeing JhavA pick up that. Yeah, he is going for the grapple. The advantage that Dace is gonna have here is he'll be able to check Storage C. It's not logical right now. Oh, and we see Dace attempting the early send processing. Oh, maybe not. It is a pretty annoying trick, especially the way he was going to go for it. That is very annoying.
Yeah.
It's like you have to do a BSJ, you have to remorph into like a corner, and then you have to It's very awkward try to get an unmorph without falling from the... Like, I used to do this method and it's really, like, frustrating. So I understand Dace not wanting to spend time on this.
I mean, you try it once or twice to see if you can get it, but if you don't, then just move on.
Mm-hmm. Storage B had Sonic Boom. Might as well take it. Yeah, grapple useful for path of routes I've seen already. If you have Grav, there is a slope jump you can do, but if you don't, it gets quite tricky. I think if you have boost, there's a boost jump that exists, but I've never been able to do it. So definitely don't overlook a grapple when you don't have screw attack yet.
Hey, it could always be vanilla screw attack, you never know.
Yep. And it can give you some information, like it can hint to path of routes, it can hint towards Windchamber Gateway. So you really never know. So JhavA doomed entry, so basically committing to doing the save warp here.
Yep.
Probably planning to save warp to Temple Grounds and do Hive Chamber A and B.
And then probably be a bit annoyed that there will be a light beam with time.
Yep. That's definitely where Dace is gonna gain a lot of time from at quick little peek in Temple Grounds. JhavA will have to save warp, which is a bit time costly. Then find a light beam and probably dip back in. Dace, when he does go to do an entry, will be able to do a lot more.
Yep.
With those supers and that light beam. Probably a nice find would be maybe something like Amber. Like if they find Amber, it's logical Torvis access. Yep, Dace will be attempting a dash jump across. Really well, really good. There's a little storage C peak. It's just a new tank, but we only have one so far, so we'll take that.
Yep. And JhavA grabbing that key we saw earlier.
JhavA grabbing the STK6 it is. Transport B access. Curious if JhavA is gonna attempt checking comms area or not. It's a bit annoying to go check that out.
That would be interesting. I mean, you are pretty close to it right now, and you don't really have that many options left.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's going for it. Dace doesn't want the Sonic Boom. Huh. I mean, its use is very situational, but I think it would still grab it.
Oh, gonna see the shoot. Shoot the trigger. And another Sky Temple key in comms area. Number 5.
Oh, I didn't see the ring recovery hint here.
That is dead because that's missile related.
Alright, so dead in recovery then. Yeah, STK is nice, but I don't think JhavA is what he wanted to find here.
No.
It's quite likely he will pass by that area later on anyway. Yeah. They picked CMS, was not happy with what he saw.
I want to say it was maybe an E-Tank. It's probably not something worth going all the way for.
He's gonna pick up the Dark Suit, and I imagine we'll see him making his way to Doomed Entry after this. What do you think? What item do you think they will be finding there? The options.
Probably Amber. Like this feels like potential Taurus early access seed.
I think there's plenty of options. We could find Amber, we could find Screw Attack, which would indicate towards GFMC. Same thing if we found power bombs as well. Those are, I think, are decent options. Perhaps even Dark Visor hinting to Battleground. We got plenty of options here. Pod W is indeed in logic. Yep, JhavA is about to find a light beam. He already has the suit, so he might decide to check Pod W.
I mean, you kinda have to, I feel like, at this point.
Yeah, it's sufficiently close, and it is in logic. And Pod W, especially if you don't write it in early, can be annoying. It's one of those checks that you can end up leaving on behind for a while. Yep, nothing on Incash 1, and you don't want to pick it up because you don't want those stupid flying pirates on Mining Station A. Picking up that item causes the layer to change there. Very nice little dash on Dace. Get up there. And that's the difference with what we saw on JhavA, is Dace is actually able to go to Battleground and Warriors walk. It's probably where we're going to find something.
That's tank.
Yeah, probably not worth doing the fight.
Yeah, we do have Dark Sit, so we don't really need that many tanks at this point.
Let's see what Warriors walk has for us. And it is... oh, nothing! Surprising. So whatever it's searching for is not in Dark Aegon, I feel. Could it be the Pod W play then? It's,
we are about to find out, I guess.
Yeah, I think there's a... like, what else is in logic now? I think it's just Pod W.
And we do see Dace also return to Temple Ground, save for beer.
There's gonna be Pod W progression, so... let's see what happens. So JhavA still doesn't have his supers. Which is one advantage that Dace has. Oh yeah, Dace save warp. Guess we'll be seeing him...
no, we need Ember that way. Never mind.
So what will we get here? Is that Ember maybe?
I have no idea.
I think it is.
Probably, yeah.
Yep, that's Ember on Pod W.
So,
that's straight back to Aegon for send cash. Or we go to Torvus.
Yeah, that's the thing. Dace might be tempted to just go Torvus here.
I think both paths are interesting. The problem is, if JhavA does go to Torvus now, he will be punished because he doesn't have those supers yet.
Yeah. I can see JhavA even because of those missing supers, not really having too much for Torvus yet. Go back to Aegon likelier because there's still Vent Shaft.
I think I told myself...
there's a lot of Ember hints that you can grab that just
exactly.
give you the route that you're supposed to take.
It's basically what I was about to say is, even if I had the supers, I probably would still go back to Aegon because you have all those Ember hints. That's like 4 hints they can pick up right now. I think that's worth it enough, and it doesn't take very long to grab them all. Yep, Dace finding the Ember. They are still pretty close to each other. Dace has done more, and has the supers. But I'm gonna guess we'll see JhavA check a ventilation area A. And now it's back in Aegon.
Dace going for com area now,
yep.
Maybe?
Yeah, that's the only thing they can check. They don't have PBs or Screw Attack.
Okay, Mining Plaza hand. Aegon Temple keys are all in Torvus.
All in Torvus. Yeah, what I want to see now is whether Dace, since he already has the supers, might be a more interesting play to go to Torvus right away for Dace.
Yeah.
So this is gonna be Aegon Hens
no,
plus Zencash versus Tolus here.
No, we don't have supers. We could go the Temple Grounds way to Torvis. We want to.
Dark Torvis, keys and Temple Grounds, and I didn't quite get. Oh, is that a boost? Oh, that's a boost on Zencash.
Zencash. But there's also going back to Aegon, so we'll find
good.
that.
Yep. Going back to Aegon there and rushing to Torvis definitely was not the play, I think. Especially with the boost here.
Yeah.
Then I continues checking the hints. And if we see him go to ventilation area A, is gonna find the supers, and I suspect at that point we will see him rushing to Torvis. There was Inghive in Temple Grounds for Torvis keys, alright. Which means there's also at least one key in Inghive, and there's gonna be yet another in either Temple Grounds or Inghive for Chica. And that's a joke hint on the energy controller.
Unfortunate.
So that's it for the Ember hints we can get, as Manning Station B cannot be accessed. We don't even have Screw Attack for Seekerless in case.
I mean, there's Portal Terminal, right? Did they go out of the way to get that yet?
Oh, you're right, I don't think he went there yet.
Which we might see from JhavA after getting the supers.
Mm-hmm. He's gonna be happy to stumble onto that. Avoided the build bug, good job. And didn't get attacked by the other one either.
Yeah, can also now check send processing.
Mm-hmm. Which I think is what he decided to do. Maybe even storage C as well.
Yeah, for JhavA definitely. Well, storage C would still require a dash, so JhavA might not know or be comfortable with that yet. But sand processing is in logic, so you should always check that here.
It's right nearby. Dace might not though, because he has no real reason to return towards there.
Dace could decide to maybe try to push Torvus for more density. We do get Hall of Honor dead for Vanilla Seekers off of a boost ball.
Dace about to find his boost. Oh, that Screw Attack on Sand Processing, that's huge.
Oh yeah,
that is huge. Wow, okay, I don't think I've ever seen that Screw Attack on Sand Processing, wow. That is actually huge. Like, if Dace doesn't go back for that, that's gonna hurt. I don't think he will. Like, there will be no reason to return just for send processing.
Dace is at least checking the portal terminal, and let's see what that says.
Hopefully that says Screw Attack on send processing. I think he was about to forget, but
yeah.
So yeah, that might really hurt Dace. Oh, no. I called it.
Dace exactly knows where to go now.
Yeah, I called that one. Yeah, Dace is basically getting bailed out by that hint right there. Yeah, that hint that was a clutch hint for Dace. Because I think if not for that one, he was on his way to Taurus without the Screw Attack.
Oh, yeah, could have been towards the save station there, because like Seekerless without Screw Attack, not sure if Dace would have gotten that into Taurus right there.
I think at that point it might be worth it already, safe warping and going for the STK hints.
Yeah.
So we have supers, so all we have to do is that little tiny walk roll. Which I'm sure both runners are able to do.
Yeah. Now with Screw Attack, they most likely should know about that.
And JhavA is going back into Doomed Entry to get a few other checks he was not able to do earlier. Probably wise.
I mean, you got your screw attack now. Torpus is still open, and now GFMC has opened up, but there's also Sand Canyon. No, we don't have power bombs. Yeah,
No, we
not
don't have
even an
power bombs,
expansion.
yeah. Yeah, JFMC is open, but I'm not sure that's where I would go next. Always getting... Oh, but they don't have the emerald. That might be an argument to doing GFMC first, is trying to find the emerald. So that we can get hints in Taurus.
Yeah.
So that might be a play to consider.
But, like, as you mentioned prior, probably STK hints at this point is what you are get off of the next ward.
It will be a decent option, yeah. Fortunately, they still don't have a single burger. Because one thing they could have done is check in GFMC quickly through Wind Chamber. Without any palm expansions, they cannot pass through yet.
Let's see what Dace is deciding to do. That's an inconvenient time for a freeze.
I think he's added to Taurus. Oh,
yeah,
he's added to the elevator to Taurus. So that's a Taurus play for Dace.
4 keys.
Yeah, I think at that point the only argument towards doing GFNC first would be hoping that you find the emerald there. But Taurus is just so full of checks, and at that point you have supers, you have your beams, you have screw attack, you have boost. It's kind of hard to resist the call of Taurus right now.
There's Wind Chamber Gateway on the way that you are just able to get Dark behind.
Hints. That's not helping us.
Also leaving behind Hall of Undead for now.
I think JhavA is going back in Lat World just to check that whole chamber hint. And he's gonna see the screw attack that he already has, but was clutch for Dace. Let's see what he does.
Yeah,
thank you. Yeah, thanks game. So Dace not choosing to check the STK hints quite yet. I'll be checking the Wind Chamber Gateway, however. There's a few missiles. Get them from that bot. And I expect we'll see JhavA save warping here. I don't think that's...
Yeah.
Is that... What is that? Oh, it's a burger.
It's a burger.
Oh, that's very nice.
Convenient.
We might... Yeah, we can check Wind Chamber at GFMC, which I think is the play here. Like, it'll take a second. Well, more like a minute, but... Like, you get the crates, you get what's on top of the ship. I think that's worth.
Absolutely. Like, otherwise those checks are kind of isolated.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to be fully thorough, you could just also check phasing grounds here.
Yep, but then it would force you to have to go back to the Great Temple, and there's no way back.
Yeah, but there's also
but
still...
it is logical. It is logical, I agree with that. Phasing grounds more often than once has had something. Oh, Dace not going to GFMC, just checking Wind Chamber. Not wanting to commit to checking more. The burger is very nice though. Oh, no, actually he's coming back. He just wanted missiles.
Nah, he needed the
power
bomb and didn't get any.
Oh yes, didn't get a... Those troopers, it's supposed to be 80%, but it feels like they never drop a power bomb. Yeah, Dace is going for it.
JhavA also ignoring Hall of Undead for now.
Top of ship having any tank. We'll grab that.
Oh, take it.
Let's see what the crates... Nothing.
Missile.
Yeah, going for... I think he's going for Phasing Grounds, or not? No, he's not.
Just trying to grab another power bomb, most likely.
I mean, I don't think Phasing Grounds right now would be a great play, because you have all Taurus open, basically. And going for Phasing Ground right now would take quite a bit of time, especially due to having to come back around.
And I mean, it is not. It can be logical as a path of no return, I guess, but we don't have Emerald to get out yet there, so we would be theoretically soft locked.
Yep. Though it's happened
Of
often to
logic.
have Emerald being found there, but
Yeah.
JhavA grabbing the burger, and I suppose we'll be doing the same thing. Checking GFMC. We'll see if he decides to take a look at the Fitting Grounds. And also Transport A, since I don't believe either has been able to check that yet.
No.
And now Dace is heading to Tovs proper.
Yeah, and JhavA might ignore GFMC for now. Just check Wind Chamber.
Oh yeah, JhavA is not doing GFMC at all. Which will not cost him, since Dace didn't find anything there, except an E-Tank.
Opening up the shortcut.
So right now,
Good
these
chance.
runners are basically on each other's toes. Very close to one another. None of them having a significant advantage over the other right now.
That is deciding to take a save here. Could be potential. Check for keys now.
That would be an odd
No.
time to do it though.
Okay.
Like, yeah, I feel if they wanted to check the STK hints now, they would have done it already. Beam related in Posenblock.
Cheeseburger.
Yep, burger there. I don't think taking the time to earn the world will be worth here. Yeah.
No.
Just moving on.
Another power bomb would be nice, but
I think it just costs too much time here, and the war can be a fickle trick.
yeah. There are probably a lot more readily available cheeseburgers around.
Ooh, I think that's a Dark Visor. I think that's a Dark Visor.
Yep,
yeah, it is.
That is the
Dark
Dark
Visor on
Visor.
Path of Roots. We'd love to see that.
Which brings now Battleground in cache to play.
Yep, I don't think they ever
yeah.
got the hint there. Because they didn't want to pick up the item.
Yeah.
JhavA right behind Dace, picking up the Dark Visor in turn. Yeah, less than a minute apart. It's another burger in Pole Chamber.
Probably also not worth grabbing.
I definitely wouldn't grab it either. Maybe if it was my first burger, yes. But they already have one, so.
And with the drop system, you are able to refill that one burger reliably enough.
Pretty much. Both win the same thing at the same time. I find it trying to BSG from this edge is a bit awkward because you have the ledge. Oh, they got it though. There's actually the other wall towards the pole chamber door that you can use. And the seat so far hasn't had anything too crazy. Let's see how that goes though. Both of them are going to Taoist Temple. Oh, I don't know if either actually checked my Plaza proper.
Might have, not sure. Bit of his movement, or there was a bit of movement where he might have tried to peek it, but otherwise I didn't really notice either runner try to check.
Both runners really like fully tied right now. Oh, that's an unlimited missile. Since they do have the multiplayer pickups activated.
Yep. Take it.
What a tight race it is so far. That's a Thomas Energy Controller.
That's our first Aegon key probably. Yep, that's
Yep.
number 2.
We don't have Emerald, so we cannot catch the hint here, sadly. But Dark Aegon Key is welcome, as we will be fighting worms this seed.
Yeah, we want that spider.
Absolutely.
Just a missile down here.
Interesting. Was
Oh.
Dace not sure where he wants to go. JhavA heading back. That might be for SDKs.
I mean, I'm not sure if we checked the Forgotten Bridge yet.
I feel
And there's
they want.
still Dark Taurus, at the very least.
Yeah. Maybe JhavA is going the intended way around to Forgotten Bridge. That or making a play for SDKs.
There's definitely going towards
going...
Lower Taurus.
Yeah, there's going also final divergence again. Dace choosing to check the Underworld Temple, JhavA choosing to go to Forgotten Bridge and might check Dark Taurus.
This might be Dace.
Might just be
going
checking out Randomizer Station. Oh, that's Emerald. That is Emerald and Hydrodynamo Station.
Oh.
That's a big play by Dace there. What a move. JhavA will be going through Dark Taurus now and probably clearing in there, maybe even doing Kashmir Chasm, possibly. Will not be finding this Emerald Translator for a little bit still. Really good move for Dace. Never punished. And Baha always punished, apparently. Doesn't look like anything in Putrid Alcove. And that's the Emerald for Dace. So now, is he gonna go? He's probably gonna go like way back up. There's no reason to stick down there. You have the hints up there, and now you can access underground tunnel.
Go wake up, check in, get underground tunnel, grove.
Yep.
Check Med Vista.
Nothing on Venomous Bond. Little freeze on JhavA spot, but everything is fine on his end. No worries there.
Not eating an underground tunnel.
Yep. And I'm gonna get a first Emerald hint here.
You can be found at
Light Suit.
Temple access.
That's Light Suit and the Temple access. That's a good hint to get. JhavA not committing to a Kashmir Chasm is gonna pop back out. He might be on his way to find the Emerald in Underworld Temple as well. So I don't think there's really anything else to play for right now on JhavA's side.
Not really.
But it does give a little head start to Dace there. It definitely allows him to pull a bit by the head.
I mean, there is the item in Battleground. The Dark Visor item. So that would be your other option, but I feel like...
yeah, that wouldn't be the better clean Taurus Whirlwind in there. I think that was just an E-Tank on Mid Vista.
Yep.
Yeah, true, there's still 2 Worms keys out there. And,
I mean, they're probably in Lower Taurus. There's a lot of checks down there still. I mean, we do have Plaza access. Or Taurus Plaza cannot be in Worms key, given that we know Spider is on Worms.
Like right now... Yeah, right now there's a good chance we will actually need Grav. Like, it can't be on Plaza because Spider is on Morbis. So there's only Plaza access, and Train Chamber and Gathering Hall we can get without Grav. But then after that it's TTS, TTE, and a Hydro Dynamo Chamber. I think all these logically you got Grav. I'm pretty sure you guys Grav out completely actually for block because there will be no way out. Because we can't have the spider to get out.
We also have
Yeah, logically it can't be Gathering Hall.
we also have a Boost Guardian yet still to be seen, right?
Yep. But he's in the Ductal list. Okay, JhavA heading down, so he's gonna find the Emerald now.
Yeah, I mean gravity could just be at Boost Guardian, and then we could just go Chloride Horus without problem.
Perhaps. Possible. Or what if we get Grav and main gyro? Who knows? That's probably quite unlikely. Oh, yeah, that's another Worms key on Plaza Access.
I mean, it had to be like we know all key areas, right?
I mean, there's plenty that could still be down there. Probably if they found all 3 keys, we'll probably see the runners go to Omorbis rather like sooner than later.
Yeah, you want that spider.
Especially as if they finish with Torvus, it'll leave the Sank as the big area still left to do, and you kinda want Spider for that place.
We still don't have main power bombs yet, so like this kind of slowly feels like this could be vanilla main power bombs.
Yep, I mean they definitely still can't get to Sank. They still have to find either main power bombs or Seekers. Dace changing his mind, always doing there.
Maybe wasn't wanted to go towards the
hint
station. Ah, hint, right.
I thought it was hint. That's a joke.
That's both joke and so I guess.
Right, so now what is Dace gonna do? So I don't think he found, well, he found 1 key in Plaza Access, that's kinda all. Maybe he's going for the STKs now.
There's really not a lot of options.
I think Dace is making a play for the STK hints now.
I mean, there's a Sank entrance. No.
No, you need main power bombs for that. Yeah, we don't have spider and we don't have main power bombs. So
right.
We do have phase and ground sets that are in logic.
Yeah. Phase and grounds and transport A access. We actually still never checked that to this point.
Technically not in logic unless we find Emerald in there or Seekers. Finding Seekers is a very real possibility there. Unless Seekers also a possibility.
I mean, we do have Emerald now, so...
Yep, Battleground is a possibility as well. We never got a hint, so we have no idea what's there. Default Shrine, yep. And I'm gonna guess if Dace is going for the STK hints right now, we'll see what Default Shrine has.
Yeah.
We also never got a hint for that. Neither runner ever went to Lenin's site. Meanwhile, JhavA's checking the Torvus energy. Ooh.
Oh.
Very good. Grav is in Dark Aegon. The thing is, I'm pretty sure it means that it's in cache too. Or Fitting Pit. Actually, it could be Fitting Pit. I think that's the only 2 locations that are not accounted for in Dark Aegon. Oh wait, no, Battleground. Right. Battleground as well.
Battleground.
It's one of these 3. It would be very convenient if it was on Battleground. That's a bit annoying though, because it means they have to at least double dip into Aegon still. Most likely to find a Grav, which then might get them the last key for Worms, and then they will have to return there for Worms. Dace doesn't have that hint, so we'll have to see. If he doesn't win, it didn't go back to Torvus energy control as far as I remember. And that's nothing on Default Shrine.
Okay, and then bit out of bounds once we get rid of this eye, so it doesn't annoy us.
You want to try and walk and screw attack into that little mobile tunnel to pop out of bounds. It's a bit fickle, it's a bit precise. JhavA decides to pick up the E-Tank in with this time. We already have a lot of health. Oh, there you go, Dace gets it. Fell, so
Yep.
Sally will not be able to use a standable and will have to eat a jump instead.
Does have plenty of E-Tanks though, so...
Oh, that'll be no problem. So I don't think going on this side is a good idea, because of the way the room is shaped, you cannot actually eat a jump all the way to the door from that side. And Dace now gonna finish his outbound trip with the Sin Warp inside the room that is loaded. Just invisible for now. There we go. Good job from Dace, and we're going to be able to see where our Sky Temple keys are. We're still missing 6 that we don't know what they are. So with 8, it's on Under Temple. A good chance of PP Guardian.
Culling Chamber.
We definitely want that spider.
Profane
Profane
Path.
Path. Ooh.
Temple Access Sank.
And final. Wait, no, still 2 to go. Main Research.
Main Research. One more.
One more. Storage A.
Storage A.
Right, so that's interesting. So logically, you still need Seekers, Echo, Annihilator, and Spider at the very least, like logically. Seekers can be skipped if they can perform the Seeker less to get to Mining Station B. And you could skip Annihilator and Echo, as there is a wall crawl that exists for Profane Path, but it is not for the faint of heart due to high potential for soft locking. As having to screw attack out of bounds stinks. So we'll have to know if one of them knows it and decides to attempt it, or just go for trying to find Annihilator and Echo.
Dace back in Torvus, or... This might now be going maybe towards lower Torvus and try to see if we can get a key out of Training Chamber maybe, or something like that.
Yep, Dace going back to Underworld Temple. And if you can manage to find the last Dark Aegon key, that'd be nice. But without Grav... Oh, he's changing opinion.
I mean, important here, Dace does not have the confirmed knowledge that gravity is in Dark Aegon.
Yep, he never got that hint. Oh, I think it's going to check that now. Yep.
Yeah.
That's the only reason you would go back up there. So he's gonna check that and see that Dark Aegon has Grav. He might decide to go there, pick up that Grav, come back, and do the Underworld Temple. If the Grav is on battleground, that is. Of course, we have no idea about that. But...
I mean, it kinda has to, doesn't it? Like, we know where Lightsuit is, being under Temple Access, and that should be logically gravity locked.
Yep. I mean, you don't really know where Annihilator is, and you could have it something on Incash too, for example. That would be the only other possibility, I think.
That is true. We get gravity now. No, we might not.
Interesting that JhavA decides to go check GFMC now instead of getting his STK hints.
Yeah, so it. I mean, there's Phasing Grounds and TTA where Annihilator could be. Yeah.
What is Dace gonna do now? The annoying thing is he can't quickly go to Aegon because he doesn't have Seekers, so can't open that elevator. So yeah, he's gonna go to the Underworld Temple.
JhavA's gonna check.
Could even cross to Sync. Not logical, but it could cross to a bit of Sync and get to Aegon as well. Have to see what he decides to do. There's also 3 hints to get down there, of course.
JhavA checking
Yeah,
FTA
hints.
Mobile
System and
same
Map Station. Oh, that's Power Bomb on Map Station. That's Power Bombs on Map Station. Unless it's Cannon, but I don't think Cannonball is not typically hinted like that in those hints. So I'm pretty sure that's the main Power Bomb.
Which
it's kind of nasty. I mean, it's Cobalt and Light Suit locked.
Which probably means that it's most likely Gravity on Battleground, because that would open up all of Lower Taurus, which in turn would open up Spider, because we find our key.
Cobalt exactly fallen away from control access. I think it was Sank controller access, if I read correctly. Yeah, I don't think we'll see runners going for main PBs here. Quite unlikely, but at least the knowledge, I guess, can be useful. Anyway, exactly 4 rooms away from Sank control access. Where does that put us? Let's see. It could be watch station access. Actually, it might be. I think that's the only thing. No, wait. I think it's CATW or watch station access. That's Cobalt. Yep, I'm pretty sure that's what it means. Cat West or watch station access. Gonna have the Cobalt. Which should be pretty easy to pick up.
Yeah.
Good knowledge to have.
Dace trying for air on the water here.
Yep. I wonder why.
And JhavA probably going for that Battleground Gravity.
Yep, JhavA is going for Dark Aegon, so I do think he's going for the Grav. It's probably checking on Battleground. I mean, it could work out.
Dace gets the air on the water. Yep. Now, like, if the key, did we see Training Chamber yet? Or
I don't think so.
We don't have Seekers, so.
Yep, couldn't go through. I mean, you could do the Seekerless duel, which is rather easy if you can get under war, but. What's the system in 12s? Oh, so no, I think. Because we did find the unlimited missile, but I don't think that would be hinted. So it's probably Seekers. So I do think we have Seekers down there. That may be Gravlock Seekers. It might be Gravlock Seekers. Could be in Hydrodynamo with storage. Could be TTE, could be TTS. I think it's a bit unlikely on TTS.
Looks like we're attempting Seekerless here.
That one is very simple because the physics are so floaty. Like, it's kind of hard to not hit. Even when you bump on the wall, you got it. Like, That's probably the easiest seekerless. Just need to be able to earn the word at one. Right, JhavA and Belgrun, we're about to see if it is Grav, which feels like at this point is quite likely.
It kind of has to, I feel like, at this point.
Yeah, it is. It's Grav on Battleground. Major
upgrade is on Worms. What could
Thanks,
that
game.
be?
Thanks, game. Right, so JhavA is Grav now.
Yeah.
So, but he doesn't have Seekers, though. If he knows how to do Seekerless to get to the tallest elevator, he might be able to come back to tallest quick.
Is that an ETM there? Was that Sunburst? That was kind of glowy down there.
If he ignored it, it probably was just like Sunburst. Which is probably the most useless combo.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that was a cannonball? Okay.
Huh.
I'm kind of surprised I didn't grab it then. Yeah, getting the third key there would be nice, because then he would have been able to do Worms and Grav in like one trip. I think at this point, I'm pretty sure it's Grav locked. Both Seekers and third Worms key.
I mean,
So I think the advantage might return to JhavA here?
Yeah. Like, one of them could be in storage.
Oh yeah,
the
finally
block,
about to see what Transport A has. Eh, nothing.
That's ammo.
Yeah, it's just ammo. Yeah, I think JhavA hasn't seen did he get Torvus energy controller hints? I don't remember.
JhavA did get that first, yes.
Okay. I don't think he's checked the SDKs though, unless I'm wrong.
JhavA does not have info on SDKs yet.
Yes. We'll have to see how that goes for him to check the SDKs later. Right now, for now, I don't think it makes a difference.
I mean, JhavA's probably just checking them now.
Yeah, it seems likely now. On the way back to Torvus is as good a time as any.
Yep.
No, he's not.
Or maybe does not know the Seekerless or doesn't feel comfortable with it. Or the out of bounds to get around.
Maybe they're just thinking there's not too many items to grab, so checking SDKs now is perhaps not like, I think, for example, at this point, you probably consider that you need to get the spider.
Yeah,
so
maybe.
Until you get it, it feels like it's not gonna make much of a difference to have the SDK hints or not. At least for now, it's not harming them, because yeah, there's still a bunch of items to get. Yeah, we have no idea about Annihilator, I'm pretty sure. We have no idea about Echo Visor. So that's two items which we have no idea what they are at all.
We do have info about Cobalt though, and we do have still 6 Cobalt hands to go for. Also, we know where Seekers are supposed to be, so that MSB hand also is in reach once we get around to get all the items we know of. So we will probably find that at some point.
Dace needs to do this fight because he didn't do it on the way in.
We do have Dark Beam.
Actually, I'm a bit curious. Had Dace save well after that? Probably right.
Dace took the battleground way out with Super since Dace had them already and then saved board back to Temple.
Yeah, so he saved well because I was wondering if it would have been faster maybe to go through the poor room. So he avoids doing this fight that he hadn't done yet and gets to battleground early and comes back.
Yeah, they definitely could have gone probably take the...
Yeah, I think going through the pole would have been a better option here, especially with the fight not done yet. Probably would have been a bit faster. That's what is that? Is that an energy transfer module? Or is that the cannonball?
I didn't see that.
Yeah, I think that's an energy transfer module. We definitely need that though. We need validation, right?
Oh, absolutely. What would he do without?
Yeah. If you don't pick that up, the run will not be valid. But, and Dace just got his gravity boost as well. I think there's a good chance that JhavA is a bit ahead now.
Yeah.
Due to going for that grab faster. But at the same time, he hasn't done STK hints.
Yeah, definitely interesting in the position. Dace going for that, for trying to spike that egg and key there definitely cost a lot of the advantage Dace had.
Yeah, unfortunately. Dace save warping? Oh, I guess.
Probably going back to Taurus this way.
Like the fastest way would be to know how to do a Seeker-less to the Aegon elevator and then doing a bit of Secret World, but it can be a bit tricky. So yeah, JhavA choosing the save warp to return to Taurus. Meanwhile, it's quite likely that JhavA finds the Seekers. He just got the hint too now.
Yeah. I mean, JhavA's probably clear everything until at least finding the key, and now with it and probably just get everything.
I didn't see what the item was, but maybe that Seeker is on TTE then. Nope.
Nope,
that's either
yeah,
Bimamo or
that's
double damage.
multiplayer.
Yeah, that's a multiplayer thing. That's double damage. We'll take that. Yeah, once JhavA finds Seekers, I think he's gonna either go for the STK hints, maybe take a save, do a little peek of them and reset, or go to Sank immediately because Sank will be in logic then.
I mean, like, you probably have to get STK hints soon now as the map opens
at some
up.
point. If that's cannonball, JhavA is grabbing it. I would agree that when JhavA finds the Seekers at that point, it really is time for STK hints.
But Barblood pointing out a quite annoying possibility of Seekers and TTS. What do we mean?
That would be evil, like something like Annihilator in Phasm Grounds. Or even worse, I think logically the worst thing would be like Annihilator on Hall of 100 Dead. That would be really annoying.
I mean, if it's CTS, then Annihilator couldn't be on Hall of Honor Dead.
That is true. We don't know where Mine Plaza is. So we might find just the third key there and maybe have Seekers on Mine Plaza. Which also would be some really annoying logic.
Yeah. Taurus Plaza is a valid check for the Seekers.
I don't believe PBs are in logic, like we haven't found the Seekers yet. So there's still no logical access into Sank. Yep, I guess that's our third key. Yep, there you go. That's Worms now. Okay, so yep. Is JhavA gonna go pick up the spider now? Guess we'll see him skipping block there.
Yep.
Can do a little like single bomb jump here. Yep. And I guess it's just a height to get that platform. Oh, I think he went underneath the platform. And you can just leave that fight without fighting the boss at all. Which is good because I don't like this boss. There you go.
That's on the first. Get over to the second and say goodbye.
Dace is also back in the War Temple, also going around to clear it. Yeah, another thing we could do right now is Dark. So he has to be careful. JhavA has to not enter the PP Guardian right now, he would get soft locked.
I mean, he'll probably just grab light suit real quick here and then
Yeah, that's fair.
go back out.
It'll just take a second. Yep, not committing to any more, just grabbing that light suit.
Like, you could leave that life suit. Here's the thing. JhavA doesn't know that there's an SDK in Under Temple yet. Otherwise, you probably would have left that light suit lying around for when you return here.
That is very true, yeah. He does not have that knowledge, so it makes sense for that. The main thing now is, are they going to go for worms? And since they still don't have Seekers, it sucks for going back to Aegon right now. Like, right now going back between Aegon and Taurus sucks. The only way for it to not suck too much would be to go through Sync. But I think JhavA is going to save up again. Oh, no he's not. No, he is, okay. I think he's gonna save up again and go to Aegon to take care of worms now.
Like, what else can you realistically do on except for just going for worms? You know Spider is there, and Spider helps you so much for the rest of what you have to do.
Multiple of those keys are locked behind Spider as well. You pretty much know you'll need it for the final bosses anyway. It's just awkward to route it there because we don't have Seekers and we don't have a quick, easy way between Aegon and Taurus yet.
Yeah, but what can you do? Like, you cleared about as much of Taurus as you could have without Spider and Seekers and Annihilator.
Yeah, both players choosing to grab the light suit. Well, I guess there's a few more checks on the way possible, yeah. Like, so why not?
Yeah.
Shall I save warped? Dace. Oh yeah, Dace was gonna check if it's because like the key might not be on PP Guard instead, might just be on the ledge that requires crew attack.
Yep.
And if you can grab it now and avoid the PP Guard in fight, it's definitely a good play.
Unless we. I know that's Poison Bog. That's not.
Nah, it's not PP Guardian proper.
Yeah, just.
Yep, it's on PP Guardian. Right now we don't have Spider, so cannot do it. Not rewarded there, but if the STK had been there, it would have been a good move by Dace.
Yep.
Or even better would have been to do this before getting at it for block, so you wouldn't have to double dip into this room. Yeah, I don't think you can stand on the very top of that, can you? Kinda forgot. Yep, JhavA is back in Aegon, so we're gonna see some. We're gonna have some Worm Jam in a moment here. Hasn't JhavA picked up the cannonball?
Just picked up cannonball.
If he goes this way, he's gonna have to lose it.
That's true, unless you go through.
Or maybe he's planning to check Fitting Pit.
Yeah, I mean, we just grab light suit, check Feeding Pit, and then go through.
That's a possibility.
Dark Aegon.
Yep, I think he's routing Fitting Pit.
I mean, we're still missing the visors. Yeah.
Well, Echo and Annihilator is still announced. The suits were hinted, so it might indicate perhaps the light suit isn't an Indubian logic.
Yep.
But actually, we probably know it is because it locks power bombs.
Yeah.
So yeah, JhavA choosing to route Fitting Pit in there. We'll see if he finds anything. Meanwhile, I believe Dace has also saved warped.
Yeah, should be on the way back to Aegon.
Yep. These days a bit behind JhavA now. But still separated by only a few minutes at most.
Yeah, and still Dace does have advantage of having SDKs.
Yep. That's true, JhavA still does that. So Fitting Pit was dead, sadly. It is more often than not, I find. But Rendo be Rendo.
But I've also seen quite a few races where Feeding Pit was the deciding factor. So.
And now JhavA will be on his 1-2 worms.
Yep.
We'll see if
Dace is also going for Feeding Pit.
he might, because he seems to be going up there. Although he has never picked up the he has never picked up cannon, so he wouldn't care about going through pole access A.
Yeah, but still, I feel like you would just go.
I'm not sure because it's a bit
lower way.
inconvenient to boost against the sand, but yeah, I think he's going for Fitting Pit as well. Oh, he's going that way, huh? Perhaps he wants to do. Oh, he might want to do mining station B Seekerless. Yeah, that's the plan.
Yeah. Grab one more hint and 2 items on the way.
Yeah, you need to do the dual Seekerless, which is not very easy. I've struggled with that one, but it would allow you to get the STK and a hint there. So we know storage A has one. At least we haven't finished the cells. Meanwhile, JhavA is fighting worms. It's always that top thing that just not too big. Top one still resisting. Oh, I think he hadn't bonked there. It might have worked there. You also don't want to hit like the low part of the ceiling, because for some reason if you do it doesn't let you screw attack usually. Oh, that was close. That was close.
Gets the top one, but then the right one decides to not want to go away.
Finally got the top one, but this one down there doesn't want to now. Once again.
Oh.
I know that frustration. There's Spider for JhavA. Once again, he gets the top one, and then it's the right one that doesn't, like the bottom right one that doesn't want to go. So close. Well, JhavA will just be safe warping out of there and going back to Togus again. Oh, and this time it's the bottom. That must be frustrating for him right now. There we go. Let's go. I think it still will have been worth the time overall. That way he never has to come back to Aegon. So even though it took a bit of time, I think it'll be a good thing for him. Let's get him the 7th Sky Temple key in advance.
Check out the hint now. Check what's up there.
I didn't see what it was.
I think it was just ammo.
The hint tells us Chica dead. Well, we take that.
And not the hint we were looking for, but better than nothing.
it's better than thinking there might be echo or something there. So JhavA, I assume we'll see him going back to Torvus yet again. And now probably we have Seekers on Manning Plaza, I guess is the thought. Oh wait, no, he's going to check Pheasant Grounds. Ooh, he's gonna change Pheasant Grounds.
Yeah, I mean, Volunteer has been available for a bit now.
Yeah, it's been. Maybe they suspect they've just been hotboxing something there the entire time. Or perhaps feeling very bold and causing a walk roll, but I doubt it. But we'll see. Oh, might be seeing something interesting there.
Yeah, maybe just
Nope.
not seeing what's there. Like, from personal experience, it's very hard to see unless it's like
Yeah.
an ETM that or a sunburst that's just glowing all over the room.
Pheasant Grounds is dead. Sand Canyon also dead. Dace just checked that. So it seems like we'll just get Seekers on Mining Plaza after all. Not Mining Plaza, what I'm talking about. Torvus Plaza. Always confusing the plazas. Like at that point, I don't think it'd be anything else.
Unless
Logically,
we find an annihilator.
I don't think it's possible because like we can't find an annihilator on Hold On Dead. Obviously, we can't find the. Well, the one thing that could happen would be Annihilator on Torvus Plaza and then Seekers on TTS. That's one possibility. Yep.
We don't have Dark Weather yet, right?
No, we do. We picked it up in Path of Woods.
Right, we do.
Dace is checking Fitting Pit though still. I do feel it's gonna be Seekers in Mine Plaza.
I'm pretty sure. Didn't we have a beam related hint in Poison Bog?
Yes, we did. Correct.
Oh, that could be.
Could be an Annihilator on theory, yeah. I think JhavA is going for the hints. No, he's not. He's still passing. I'm pretty surprised this point JhavA is not doing the STK hints.
Maybe still does not have Seekers, so maybe really it didn't have a look at it. Or like I feel like if you know or at least feel comfortable doing it, you should have probably attempted it by this point. So
I can't remember. I do think he knows how to do it, but I don't know. Maybe not. Yeah, he might be wanting to get Seekers before the end.
Yeah.
It will cost a bit of time than having to come back. Unless he chooses to do a pivot, like a pivot save. It might be another.
If you get Seekers, you could get what's in War Ritual Ground immediately.
Yeah, that's also a possibility. Maybe he doesn't want to see an item on War Ritual Grounds and having to double dip.
Yeah.
So we know now there's nothing. Oh yeah, Dace now going for worms. And the classic of pressing start too early, because you always feel like the cutscene will start instantly and it doesn't, trolling you.
Yeah. The amount of times I do this throughout my seats is
Same. Let's have some more worms, yeah. Well, JhavA is checking Money Plaza. Torvus Plaza. I don't know what's up with me today. And lucky he did not get any part commandos. JhavA doing a quick way of Torvus Plaza.
Seems to want it.
As with a few well-placed boosts, you can basically skip the entire puzzle. Especially at awful plant.
Let's see what's up there.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Oh, it dies today. Dace getting a nice little worm skip there. Or if you blow up the second worm, the first one is still in the process of exploding, it skips cutscenes, and you only get 2 worms on the final phase instead of 3. So nice little time save. That is Seekers on Post Plaza. Yep. That's some interesting logic. JhavA's definitely ahead, but is missing SDKs and doesn't have the storage A key either yet, so we'll still need another trip back to Eagle. So I don't think Dace is really much behind at all.
No?
Definitely still anyone's game. Especially when you still have the wildcards of Annihilator and Echo.
Like, Dace does not have to return to Aegon at this point.
Yep.
So...
And now I think JhavA is going for the SDKs. Now that he has the Seekers.
You have Seekers now. Like, you can check War Ritual Grounds. And I mean, you could do all of Sang, but or most of Sang, but you want to know what of Sang you can skip.
Yeah, at that point you want to target things a bit more.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, soon we'll see Dace returning to Torvus. Probably belying it for Torvus Plaza. In contrary to JhavA, will not have to do a back and forth or SDK hits. So we'll probably see where they really are in relation to each other. Though JhavA still has a trip to Aegon to do later.
No.
I'm not sure why he's doing this. Like, he can't do Darkways, he can't do in cache too, and if he wants to save station, there was one right outside the worms.
Maybe wants to go into Sang from here. Dace might not need Seekers at this point.
Oh yeah, you're right. Perhaps he's planning to just skip on Seekers and just go to Sang. Yeah, that actually makes sense. I think that is the plan there. Yep. A little bit confused for a moment, that makes full sense. I mean, now he knows. He basically knows Seekers are in logic, probably knows that Seekers are in Torvus Plaza, it's the only logical location. And doesn't really need it for anything.
No.
As like he's gotten only SDK requires Seekers, which is the storage A1.
Yeah. So the only potential annoying one left for Dace is Profane Path, where we're still missing Echo and Annihilator, which could be in potentially secret lock checks.
Yeah, I think that point to play is go get that Cobalt and start scanning.
Yeah.
Definitely doing that Seekerless and not going for the Seekers is gonna save Dace a bunch of time.
Did Dace open up a training chamber?
Yeah, you did.
Okay, yeah. Then
sure
you can just go back down for...
if he really wants to, yeah.
I mean, we need to fight Powerbomb Guardian.
That's a key here, but I don't think we care about getting that.
No.
We know Chica's dead.
We know Chica's dead. We most likely know that Quadrax is not gonna need keys. I mean, we can just...
I mean, I'm sure, yeah, I'm sure he
skip.
knows the BSJs, like the gate skip.
So... Gonna check Hazencliff, because we know Culling Chambers is an SDK.
Like, unless we get something like, Annihilator cannot be on 2 mouse. And if Annihilator is on quad himself, then yeah, just need to do a gate skip one way, so... Something that would be truly evil would be like... Echo on quad, and then Area's Annihilator. I think that would be the only combo where... might be forced to do a reverse gate skip as well. That or getting the Incav keys. Dace getting the Culling Chamber Sky Temple key. Getting his count up to 5 now. Not gonna linger any longer. Hive interest is in logic, but you really don't want to just go do that without a hint.
And not now. Like, you have still all the Cobalt hints available. You know where Cobalt has to be.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, Echo is logical for Quadia, so that couldn't even happen when I mentioned the scenario. Like, logically, you do need Echo for Quad. So there is no way we'll need our Ink Life keys. Like, absolutely no way.
Okay, Hall of Combat Mastery.
Did Dace check
no, we
Hazing
don't have it.
Cliff? I didn't notice.
Yeah, Dace checked Hazen Clip. That was an ammo. I think Dark One.
Alright. And JhavA now has the knowledge of his SDKs. And went back to Torvus, so maybe planning to go to Sang from Torvus.
Yeah, I mean,
Or check
you definitely need to at least check, that was Sunburst? At least need to do Power Bomb Guardian or check check there at least, because one of them is an SDK, and from there you can just go into Sang.
Yeah, might just do a bit of Dark Torvus, especially the PP Guardian. That's required for the key. JhavA knows that now. And well, I suspect Dace is just making his way to the Cobalt Translator and probably wants to get those hints. Well, now I turn Echo.
Get those hints, he said, and then see from there. See what he can maybe find on the way. Might not even need the hints.
Oh, interesting. Oh, I think he's gonna pick up the mining station A key now. The mining station, the storage A key. I'm really failing with my words right now. But I don't think now would be the right time for that. I think it would be easier to get it from Sank. As the Sank elevator ends up much closer to mineshaft than the way to mining station B. So I don't think I would have done that now. Would have waited until Sank. Especially as you know there's an STK coin chamber, you know you'll pass next to that elevator. Wait, where I would have routed that.
If JhavA did open up the training chamber as well, you might just pick up that key and then route into Sang from here too, like Dace did.
But he still has to return to the PB Guardian.
Yeah, but you would do that from Sang then.
Dace got his Cobalt, that was watch station access.
No. That was hinted.
So we're gonna start getting Cobalt hints. Annihilator Sank entrance, oh boy.
Wow, yeah.
That's one item down. We know where the Annihilator is now. Honestly, at that point, I think I would just save up and go grab the Annihilator now, because there's also the Cobalt hint you can get there.
I mean, maybe you want to check the Cobalt hint in main gyro first.
Actually, yeah, that's actually quite fair. I would be I probably wouldn't be a good idea what I said.
Then you have the safe station right here too.
Quite better.
Yeah.
No, I think actually a bad idea. You probably want to actually stick around in a Sank some more, get more hints.
There is watch station. You get Cat West item for free that way.
It's also like if he does find the Echo Visor as well, and when he does Sank entrance, he doesn't even have to go further. I could just leave again, do Profane Path, and that's it, basically. Let's see the. Dace wants to go back down. Meanwhile, JhavA is getting his storage ASDK. I think he did already. Yep. Yeah, he got it. Dace heading back down. Probably wants to get the Hall of Combat Mastery hint. Tumos dead.
Nothing. Which we
That's not really surprising, like Tumos couldn't have Echo anyway.
Yeah.
It's basically only item unaccounted for at this point. So I don't think there's any surprise that Quad and Tumos are dead. JhavA now heading to Sank. Having routed grab the storage A key on the way. I believe there's an STK here.
Yep, there should be an SDK here, but
Just
why you
gonna
would
do.
logically need the Seekers, we see that you don't really need to.
He would need Seekers and he would need Echo, so. This is gonna grab it by doing a little BSJ and squad attacking directly into the mobile tunnel. And that way we don't need those pesky items. Still they need to
You should
destroy the...
have boost though while you're at it.
Yeah, no, if you don't have boost there, you soft locked, I'm pretty sure. But so that means Dace is only still missing Main Research, PB Guardian, and Profane Path SDKs. JhavA is hot on his tail. But I do think at this point Dace is firmly ahead.
Yeah. Zank energy controller, hint and item.
Let's see if Olier helps us today. And he does! Watch Station
Watch
Equalizer!
station. Oh, yep.
That's go mode for Dace!
Which, to be fair, he would have probably gone to next anyway, but
Yeah, it was right there. But yeah, that should be go mode now. So he just has to pick up his main research. We'll be probably getting the Echo now watch station, dropping down Cat W to get the main research, grab the elevator to go down and back to Torvus and kill a PB Guardian. Then just save warp his way, grab Profane Path, and now be the bosses. So Dace in a very, very good position now.
I mean, you should probably grab Annihilator before going to Profane Path.
Yeah, of course, it's just but it will run nicely because like it's right next. Profane Path, you just go to GFMC, take the elevator down, do sync entrance, come back up, and
You can go just go down the Emerald elevator there, straight to you.
yeah, because we do have
Profane
actually no, Dace can't. Yeah, he doesn't
Yeah,
have
Dace can't.
doesn't have the. He'll have to go down the one towards Torvus probably and just go around.
Or the towards Aegon, whichever you prefer.
I think it's a bit
Not too
faster
much
from
fast.
Torvus. I'm not sure. I think it's faster from Torvus. Actually, it's a good question. I never really thought about that. Not JhavA playing a bit more conservative, checking have gyro it seems.
Does not have Echo yet, just preparing the portal. So that you
Actually,
have
yeah,
easy
you're
access
right.
to.
I'll check one. I mean, he could if he did the secret world, but that's.
Yeah.
I don't think that would be very worth right now. Just taking the portal.
Just prepare for when
Dace
you
got
grab
there.
Echo potentially. I don't think JhavA has information yet about the Annihilator.
No, he hasn't. He doesn't have Cobalt yet, and both
Yeah.
Echo and Annihilator hints are Cobalt locked. Dace got the BSJ, managed to get an instant morph into the slot, managed to land back on the little gate thing, and from there can bomb jump right back up to the spider truck. Oh, Sally!
Wow.
Oh, what a recovery there!
Yeah, that's why you keep pressing R.
Yeah, that bomb was a little bit late. There you go. That's Echo. Dace. JhavA is in the main Sharon now. Probably is about to run into a. Well, depending on what he checks first, because you can either go check with station access first or go towards Olier first. Does Dace have double damage? I don't remember where we found it.
Don't think so.
Oh, it was TTE. Yeah, Dace has not. I don't think he has returned.
No.
No, he did return with a gravity boost. No, he definitely did return with a gravity boost. Did he not?
No, he was down there, but I don't think he went out of his way to check the other checks down there.
Maybe not. Yeah, he might have gone directly down, found the key, and just went to Worms, and after that, just didn't come back. Dace trying to get a STK with a bonk. You really need to get to max out your heights. Like you want to slow jump and space jump as like late as possible to get enough height to kind of bonk against the proper wall. JhavA just got his cobalt there, perfect. So now we'll be after the hints. Yeah, Dace might have a slight slower final bosses, but we'll have to see by how much that slows them down. Because I find that for this bonk, you don't want to bonk against like the background wall. You want to bonk against like the wall to the side. And to bonk that one nicely, you need a really good height. There you go. Managed to bonk the correct wall and land it on a piece of machinery. Always funny when that happens.
Yeah.
And now on his way to PB Guardian.
Yep.
JhavA is going to pick up O'Lear. He's gonna have an indication on where his echo is.
Yeah, I wanted to say the Dace, maybe you want to pick up at least one power bomb. I don't think you opened up that door yet down there.
I don't think he did, no. So JhavA's side, he's about to learn what his echo is. I don't think he's seen the Annihilator.
No,
Hint
that
yet?
was.
I think that was in Watch Station.
Yeah, that was in Watch Station, I believe.
Yeah, I think it was. I mean, it worked very nicely for him because that means like he saw the echo via the hint, so he's gonna go to Watch Station probably now. Find the hint that also says Annihilator, and
Or was it in Hall of Combat Mastery?
Is Dace gonna pick up the cannon there? Yep, there you go. Dace pick up the cannonball.
Yeah, like it's on the way by this point.
Yeah, there's no reason not to pick it up here.
Makes Emperor Ink 2 nicer. Makes Power Bomb Guardian nicer.
Yeah, it will also make the Power Gun nice, because Power Gun loves to throw power bombs in inconvenient places.
Yeah, like shouldn't really matter too much for Power Bomb Guardian. Like there's maybe one or two spots where if you do good fights, where there might be a power bomb in your way, but for those moments, the cannonball would actually make it a bit faster.
It's a tiny bit faster. It's mostly just comfier.
Yeah. So it's to just go in backwards.
JhavA, yeah, going back to main shadow, and I assume now we'll go wood station. Oh, no. Oh yeah, checking the main shadow hint first. That makes sense. Quad is dead. Not really something we care about because we kind of already knew that, really. And Dace is taking on PB Guardian now. Oh, I've heard someone call it Emo Flagra. I kinda like it.
Yeah.
When you think about it, both are plans, both have a full bomb slot to bomb. So I'll buy it. I'll buy the Emo Flagra.
Definitely is a darker theme around here. Also, we have already seen the cannonball come in handy for Days, as there was a power bomb on that very first, on the way to the very first slot there on the left, directly in the way, and Days just
Yep.
went
straight
through it.
Trolling. I assume JhavA will be doing the little slope jump here to get up there, whereas Dace chose to do the BSJ. So,
Oops.
well,
Oh,
okay,
wow.
Bit clumsy there. Gonna get back up.
Yeah. I mean,
You don't have to jump to the left. You can go like right up to the right immediately. Not going for instant morph, just taking it safe and getting on the track.
yeah.
Like instant morph, when you aspire, it probably only saves like not long at all actually, because you don't even care to bomb the slot really. Instant morph is very useful to know in case you don't have spider, especially. Anyway, Dace is done with the PB Guardian. Has gotten his 8th key. So all he has to do now is probably save warp, do Sank Entrance, and pick up the Profane Path, best TK, and I'll just be the boss.
Yep.
I think JhavA has gotten the hint about an editor as well now. So similarly, will be on his way to PB Guardian. Basically, he's basically a PB Guardian behind Dace at this point. Seekers were in Taurus Plaza. Dace has opted not to go pick them up at all, what JhavA did. Well, JhavA does still have the main research one to go get. Well, that looks good. There you go. JhavA getting them first try. Very nice.
Yeah, and assuming now that JhavA doesn't check the end anymore, then yeah.
Yeah, there's no point now.
Is known.
He knows what he has to do. He needs to get ball bombs here, or does he?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he entered through Aegon, not through Torvus.
Both needed to get that one power bomb to open up the power bomb door.
And Dace going to Sank Entrance by the Aegon quadrant elevator.
But yeah.
Honestly, when I think about it, it might be faster there, because you can mostly boost your way through.
Yeah. But yeah, JhavA having the Seekers will make this trip a little bit faster, since JhavA can just take the Sank elevator there, get through the dark visor locked gate straight to GFNC.
Yeah, well, once JhavA has been in PB Garden, he might actually opt to leave Taurus normally to get to Sank Entrance. Maybe it might be faster and safe warping. Oh no, yes, Seekers, so he can actually directly go down the right elevator.
Yeah.
Compared to Dace. Yeah.
The safe station is so close, it's probably faster to take that warp and go the straight way.
But even there, yeah. It might come down to bosses, but Dace definitely has the advantage now.
Yeah.
But it's not gonna be a big difference. Like, they're probably like at most 5 minutes apart, I'd say. Like, this has been a tight race all along.
Okay, there's one thing that could make a difference. If Dace is missing the DS4 skin, and Dark Samus is gonna be annoying. Dace does not have double damage.
Yeah, that might make a difference, that is true. Like, if Dace gets real unlucky, maybe like gets a not very good screw attack and then gets centered immediately, could make a difference.
But,
But like, the double damage is only gonna make a difference on phase 1, which isn't very long anyway already. And can be one cycle without double damage at all. And the Dark Samus 4 only basically if you decide to go to Darwin strategy on that. Like, double damage is not gonna be that much of an advantage.
it definitely depends on how well Dace is just getting through through the fights.
JhavA is not bothered by the cannonball, by the power bombs obviously, having cannonball himself.
So Dace is keeping the cannonball.
Looking about it, like the move from Dace to skip getting the Seekers might definitely have like won him this if he does end up winning. Because that was a decent save of time to not go back there.
Definitely.
JhavA has definitely routed this quite well himself. Dace is about to get his final STK. No, it's Annihilator before final STK. Oh, Dace almost running into the cannon before remembering, oh wait, I have Cannonball. I'd rather keep it for improving.
I mean, Dace went out of the way to keep Cannonball, getting to that first, well, not the cannon, but the whatever you need to, whatever it is that you shoot up the thing with.
JhavA now safe whopping, and it's gonna go directly down to where Sank Entrance is.
Yep.
Sadly, Dace is already coming back up from there.
Probably, we might get the high five there in front of the portal. Maybe not. Dace is probably faster.
No, I think Dace is gonna hit the pole before JhavA gets the elevator down there.
Yeah.
I do think JhavA will also save time. I think Dace will. No, JhavA will also save time on getting to the Sky Temple gateway though, because Dace will have to take the elevator up and down Great Temple. I think I might take longer and just going around the Wind Chamber. That might be a bit of time to be gained there. We see JhavA making use of his Seekers.
Oh,
low,
that's
low,
easy.
Low, low. Yeah, don't have to remember much here. Not in the correct visor. Okay, curious, he shot the gates, maybe a miss shot. There, and that will be the final STK for Dace now.
Yep.
All that's left for him is the final bosses. As JhavA is heading to Sank Entrance to get his Annihilator. And he shot the wrong beam at the door.
And bonk there.
Back into the ball he goes. Yeah, Dace now has to go through the Great Temple, up and down.
Did Dace reset out of keys?
I don't believe it did.
Because then the secret door wouldn't be there anymore.
Yeah, I don't think he did. So I think the secret door is gone.
Yeah, so that wouldn't be an issue anymore. Like, I think JhavA safe worked out.
Yeah, but he did have the seekers already, and he has them right now, so he'll just open the gate normally. Actually, did he save wap out? I don't remember he save wapping either. Because he didn't pivot for the keys. Not sure where he saved before the keys then. So Dace. Yeah, I guess I don't really remember.
I don't remember, but I want to say Dace routed back to Torvis from keys. Might misremember though. I mean, either way, like the out of bounds there. Dace did it very quick the first time, so there's not too much reason to believe that it would take much longer a second attempt. No? Okay. Super Door's still here, so Dace probably has to.
Yeah, no, I guess he did save wap through. Yeah, I just looked at the VOD, he did save wap out.
Okay.
So fair, yeah, he does have to do that little vocal again. JhavA done with the fight, reloaded the room, find the cannon as fast as he can. Trying to get an Annihilator. Well, Dace needs to get out of bounds again. Ooh, first try.
First try.
We'll probably try to get the stunnables this time.
First one, it's the second one.
There you go. Doing this
Get
prevents
the
having
door.
to do the either jump at all, which is faster.
Ceiling
Prevents
warp.
one. Yep.
Easy.
Clean and fast out of bounds. Yep. Just about to pick up the Annihilator. And now he leaves. Meanwhile, Dace is about to enter the Sky Temple.
Yeah, we're looking at like what, 3-4 minutes here.
Something
This
like that.
yeah, for JhavA to have a chance, this would need to be a really, 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 really terrible Dark Samus. Don't think that is gonna happen.
Basically, a pretty big mess up on the bosses from Dace's spot there.
Yeah. Which it's very, very unlikely. Like, I mean,
Never know what can happen. But yeah.
like Emperor 3 can be mean if you're not connecting with the Scrotex. You might like you want to. But like Dace has what, 7 E-tanks, light suit.
Yep. While JhavA is about to get his final STK himself, and Dace is entering the Emperor fight just about now. Premature start. The scene hadn't started yet. And there we are in the brink. Light Beam to dispatch the Tentacles. A few Super Missiles to dispatch the Eye. Choosing to stand a bit further away, which puts you at risk of getting hit by the laser.
But yeah, given that it's 2 supers and only half, Dace does not have double damage.
Yeah, I think he'll have to do a second phase there.
Yeah.
That made Tentacle probably better to lay a Power Bomb now. Although he only has like 2 Power Bombs, so now he's only gonna have 1 for the phase 2. We'll slow it down a bit. JhavA got his final STK. Let's move on his way. And that's it for phase 1 on Dace.
Nice double kill.
Very
there.
nice. Double kill with a... Double kill. No, didn't get it this time.
Oh.
Probably misclicked. Power Bomb this time. At least he does have the cannonball here.
Yeah.
Be a bit nice to else. JhavA is now heading to Sky Temple's Wind Chamber. Two more tentacles to bomb. And here we are on to phase 3. Let's see those screw attacks.
Should have connected there.
Got a nice hit there. So there should be another one. Patience, get those guys gonna hit their leg. Oh, actually connected. Actually expected a bonk there, to be fair.
And that
That should be it. There you go. Very nice improving through actually. That's down to Dark Samus. JhavA hasn't made it to the Sky Temple yet. Yeah, to precise amount of 25 Annihilator shots. You can also add a single Power Beam shot as well on top to get just to the threshold. It's like the maximum amount of damage you can do without triggering Dark Samus going to DS4 right away. That's going with the Super Missile method here. We hit Dark Samus with Super, and now it begins.
This might be centered.
Oh, I think, yeah, that's the center of the pretty high amount of HP.
Like, got a stun there on the very far end, far left end of the screen. I want to say there, but lost it.
Yeah, I think accidentally morphing might have
Yeah.
been a problem here. Though to be fair, even at that point, I still think like Dace should have largely enough margin to protect the win
Absolutely.
here.
Like,
Still has to get up to Emperoring and defeat it.
yeah, I mean, got already 2 hits in and basically an instant recentering there. And then of the super, so like
Getting decent energy on, at least on the Astral so far.
might be overable before JhavA is done with Empering 1.
I think he'll at least enter the fight before. Yeah, he has really good RNG right now.
It's close, but I think yeah, Dark Samus is
Dark
going
Samus is
one more
dishing out
time.
those bullets right now. Yeah, no, I think what really put a Dace ahead was the Seekerless at Aegon, and then yeah, dodging Seekers entirely. They didn't have the easiest time getting the Seekers less, but did get it, and yeah, escape dodge there. Oh yeah, double damage on JhavA is probably gonna kill the Emperor in phase 1 right now. There you go.
Yep.
Only 1 shot left by Dace. That would have been such a close race all along.
There we go.
That should be the final shot, and GG's for
GG.
Dace. Probably like only 3 to 4 minutes ahead of JhavA. What a close race. I assume at that point we'll see JhavA finish, I guess, because he's already like on the final boss. We'll get an exact measure on how close it ended up being. I think it was just really good.
Really good. Oh, nice.
That's a really good Emperor 3. That was faster than Dace's.
Oh.
Like I think the whole Emperor was quite a bit faster than Dace's.
Yeah, absolutely.
Depending on how Dark Samus goes, he might finish even closer than I thought.
Yeah, I think.
Like you can take down Dark Samus like in a minute. If you get it like just right.
Oh, JhavA definitely saved some time on the fight. That was.
Yeah,
I mean, double damage.
Had a bit of mess up.
Double damage definitely helped on phase 1.
Yeah, it did.
Dace missing that one super did cost an entire cycle.
Yep. He missed a few supers, had to 2-cycle. That was disabled to do 2 supers. He had a faster phase 2 because no more power bombs.
To be a bit more careful with Annihilator though. On.
Yeah, he has to fire like only 12 shots. There's something to keep in mind with double damage, like don't want to accidentally overshoot it. And he's going for the diving method, which, considering we have double damage, not a bad idea. So it's been strangely inconsistent. Ah, she's centering.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. That time, the missile timing was probably a bit too fast. Shielding a bit inconsistent. Should only take 2 more shots to be done. I guess we will have the runners soon coming here once JhavA is done. I think 1 more shot should do it. Yeah, especially after doing a bit of extra damage there. One more shot and there, JhavA ended up about 3 minutes behind. Assuming he's about to get the final shot soon. Dark Samus finally feels like firing a few bullets. Dark Samus not being nice. Feels like only firing himself. There you go. That should be it. And that's time for JhavA. GG's. Dace our winner with a 2:14.04, and JhavA just behind.
3 minutes and 10 seconds.
And we're being joined by today's winners, Dace and his mentor Lucarius. Hello.
Hello, hello. Aye.
That was a close finish. Wow.
Yeah, it was. That the race was honestly tight the whole way basically.
Oh.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah, we have JhavA coming up in here in a moment. There you go.
And Astral in a second. Hello, hello.
And hello, JhavA and Astral.
Wow,
Hey.
that was close.
Yeah,
That was a close race. That was actually really cool to watch.
yeah, GG's guys. I was hoping this would be really close, and seems like it was. So, GG's, Dace and Luca.
Yeah, it really was. Like you were trading blows for like a like a long part of the run.
Exciting. This hit was very interesting to route. So much back and forth between like Aegon, Torvis, with all the items.
Yeah,
So
it was
weird.
quite awful with that. Like the Seekers ended up being cause I guess you knew where Seekers were, Days, since you never went to pick it up.
There was 2 locations left. It was
It
either
could've
Lower
been-
Torvis
it could've
or
been
Plaza.
TPS If we,
Yeah, it was Torvis Plaza.
Oh, it was Plaza. Wow.
Yeah.
Good
Oh,
thing
did
we
you
skipped that then.
Seekers? Did Dace just skip Seekers?
Yes, we ended up
Yes.
skipping Seekers.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think that's what made the difference in the end. Like I think when Dace really took the lead for good, basically, was Dace chose to do Seekerless to get to mining station B to get the STK out of the way, and then just
Oh,
never
okay.
went to pick up the STK, so didn't return to Torvus until PB Guardian later. I think that's what made the difference in the end.
Yeah, since we got the hint about Cobalt in Sank, we were like, okay, we'll try to abandon Taurus for now and just go Sank hints, which paid off very much.
Which worked very well because you got both the Echo and the Annihilator hints there.
Yeah,
very
that was
close to
lucky.
each other too.
Yeah, that Echo and Annihilator hint. Oh man, that was so nice. Both in exact locations were very good for us.
Yep.
Um,
That Emerald location, though, was so bad.
I mean,
Oh, yeah, it
honestly,
was.
I wouldn't have minded it if it was there, just because, like, it was either that or we go back to like GFMC or some crap like that. And at that
Yep.
point, I was like, just thank God there was something on Hydro Dynamo Station, just so we don't have to go all the way back again.
Yeah, Dace did
Yeah,
get it
I was-
early because yeah. Well, sorry.
Yeah, I was going to do the out of bounds, but then Luca was like, my sixth sense is saying it's in Lower Torvis. Go there instead. So we just went there and it paid off.
Yeah, so you had that early, and I think behind the chat was like, I don't know if I would have done that, and then boom, you found Emerald. That was really funny.
Yeah, the reasoning there was that there wasn't a lot of checks for us left in Logic, so I was like, something has to show up, and if it's Emerald, we'd rather have it now than later. So I was like, just peek it, just in case, and then after it, we'll do the out of bounds. But yeah,
Even
got
if
rewarded.
even if it was grab boost or something, that would have been super helpful just to get more checks.
Exactly.
And that was one.
Did you
key
guys
moment
ever-
when- Oh,
Yeah, did you guys ever scan the corpse hint in Battlegrounds?
I didn't.
no, neither of you did. I think both
Oh,
of
wow.
you just saw there was nothing there and didn't scan it.
Yeah, I think at that point, I'm trying to think of when I would have had a chance to scan it. Because I think at that point we would have basically cleared out labs and dark labs, and then warping to start just made more sense than scanning that hint. And we didn't, like, obviously didn't have a dark visor.
I guess you had the same route as us then. That's cool.
I think I'm trying to think of how we started, because I mean Aegon threw so much at you to start, and then did you guys make the pod W play right after you found Light Beam?
So there was a bit of difference, especially in early on routing, because Dace went when in Aegon after finding bombs, or not exactly the spot, but Dace decided to go back to Temple Grounds early and spotted the light beam way
Oh.
ahead of you, JhavA. So had actually an advantage in getting the supers and stuff early from labs. But then you kind of reconvened back on Screw Attack.
Yeah, I
this
kind
is
of
what
forgot
that was.
W actually. But we didn't have the suit at the time, so we couldn't have grabbed it. But peeking that would have been a good idea.
So
Yeah, you didn't go back
It
there.
ended up working out. Yep.
So did you do Temple Grounds before Labs, I'm guessing?
Yes, correct.
Okay, yeah.
So we had a
our-
very good route there.
Gotcha. Yeah, like our route was, and I was in agreement with Astral because we had Dark Beam. We did all of Labs that we could, and then checked Doomed Entry, pivot saved in Dark Aegon. Didn't check Vanilla Light Beam, and nothing was there, but pivot saved there, and then went to Temple Grounds from there. And then after that, I think we probably converged by the time that, because right after Light Beam, we had that suit. I think we had everything that we found in Labs. Then went straight for Pod W, found Amber, went back to Aegon, found Boost, went straight for Sand Processing, and then found Supers. Then I think we cleared out Dark Labs and then went to, we just warped to Torvus from there.
Gotcha.
We got
Did you guys
so
ever end
bailed
up
out.
finding? Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, we got so bailed out on our end because we basically full cleared Aegon, and the last thing we find is the Amber. We grab Boost Ball, and we're like, okay, we have so much for Torvus, we go Torvus here right away. And then the last thing we scan before going to Torvus is that the screw attack is
I
in
literally said
and processing. Oh.
that stupid hint is going to be so costly for us. I literally said it. I'm like, that's such a bailout for them because we went straight for Sand Processing. And I'm like, if they didn't make that play, we are going to get so punished by that hint.
Yeah, that moment
Yeah.
was quite something on commentary, like, because we saw that JhavA had to return to her labs a bit later after finding that Light Beam later, and so ended up so I think he already had boost switching and processing, and then we're like, oh wow, that's screw attack there, and like it's gonna hurt, like, it's gonna be punishing for Dace, and then I was like, watch them found the pole chamber before screw attack, and then exactly what it was, and that basically was very clutch and bailed Dace out there.
Yeah, that
Yep.
was a huge hint, I'm guessing.
Yeah, I'm
So,
glad
yeah,
they
I
turned
mean-
right back.
When did
Did you guys ever
get-
find the main PBs?
We got the hint for it, but we
Where
never
were
found
they?
it. You ready for this one?
Sure.
Tank map.
Oh
wow.
Yeah,
That's
they
So
were
funny.
on Big Map
logically,
stage.
you needed Dark Visor Seekers to get into Sync. Yeah, our first PB expansion, and I'm assuming it was yours too, was in Gateway.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, and then we found, I think I ended up with 2. The only other one I picked up was in Forgotten Bridge.
Yeah, same for us.
Mhm.
There were some along the way, but they were a bit too slow.
Right, like I could have done the Gravless, or like Air Underwater for the one in Lagoon or something like that, but it just didn't make it.
Yeah, exactly.
Or we could have
And also,
gotten the one
Mining
in
Plaza being one was
Yeah,
funny.
Mining Plaza. When did you guys check hints? Because I know you skipped Seekers.
We entered Torvus and did like a quick sweep there, and then after we left, we did them.
So I got.
So that was before.
Got the Emerald.
Yeah,
I'm
with Emerald,
guessing,
correct.
Did that loop and
Yep.
then went back. Okay.
So we had some information at that time, and I think our go mode was Echo Annihilator. Yep.
Yeah, that was the echo
Yeah.
hint. That's where you were go mode.
And then when you Cobalts, there was kind of just like a clean run after that. Just took some time.
Yeah, I'm
We
actually.
did check Feeding Pit and such, but they were dead, sadly.
I did check Feeding Pit on my way back for a Morbus.
Yeah, both of
just
you
in
did.
case it was like
Nice.
Annihilator or something. Because at that point, the only Seeker skip I could make was to get to Sky Temple Gateway, because I can't actually do the quote-unquote Seeker skip, but I could have done the out of bounds to get around it. So I debated about doing that, but once we found the hint for Seekers in Torvus, I told Astral once we got Spider, like, let's check Plaza. If Seekers are there, we'll check hints. If not, I think we still do it and just do the out of bounds and go for it that way.
Gotcha.
Because at that
Because
point,
do you know super skip then, or
to get to hints, yes.
Yeah. Ah, because I
don't
find
know.
the seekers to be a lot easier.
I'm not even sure, honestly. I have a hard time screw attacking into that tunnel, but
Ah,
uh,
fair.
yeah, it's
I would recommend trying it though, because it is very good to know.
yeah.
You can also
I
screw
do
attack from the
know
other
it,
end.
it's tough.
Like you can actually roll into the tunnel from the other end, and it tends to be easier in my opinion. So if you have trouble with the screw attack into like the tunnel from the other side, you should maybe try rolling in from the entry.
Huh, interesting. Okay. Yeah,
So
I'll have
did
to
you
try
guys
that.
enter Sank from Torvus then? Or from Aegon?
So we didn't touch Sank until after hints. So we got hints in an hour and 48 minutes. And
Oh
then
wow, that's...
went it seems like your mining station B seeker list was pretty helpful because
Yep.
we went after hints, we went into Torvus, took the Aegon elevator, got mining station or got storage A, went to Sank from there, and that was our first trip in.
Gotcha.
Basically, your Sank routing was pretty much the same. I want to say Dace did go back for the Hall of Combat Mastery hint, and that was like the only big notable difference in the Sank routing towards the end.
What was that hint?
Nice.
It couldn't have been anything helpful.
2 more hints
I think it was
with nothing.
2 mods, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, we didn't get that one.
Did you
Did you
guys
guys
ever
see-
end up? Oh, sorry. Did you end up going to Upper Dark Torvus ever?
We did the early loop. Like we went in looking for like emerald, I think. I think we did the temple, or we did Torvus Temple, and then went like Putrid Alcove, Venomous Pond, just checked those two, and then didn't go back for Storage A or Cache A and the Poison Bog one either, or Cache B, I guess.
Fair enough.
Yeah, yeah, Upper Dark Torvus was pretty dead.
It was. We never set foot there. That's why I
Yeah.
asked. I was curious if there was anything there.
Oh, so you went straight for Hydro Dynamo after that. That's
Correct.
man, it paid off though. That was
Yeah, sure did.
I was very conflicted at that time whether or not to rather go to Lower Torvus or be safe and do Dark Torvus first.
So there was a multiplayer pickup in Lower Torvus in like TTS or something. Did you guys end up grabbing that one?
in TTE.
That was double damage.
We got double damage in TTE.
That one. Yeah.
Oh,
We
that
never
was it then.
found. I actually didn't even check the credits. I didn't find unlimited beam ammo, but I found the other two.
Yep.
Did you
We
guys?
got Cobalt, or we got the Cannonball right before PV Guardian, so that was nice.
Oh, you went straight to PV Guardian that way. Oh, right, because you already had hints, so you knew to go there.
Yes, that was before we ended.
I mean,
Gotcha.
to be
Torvus had very
fair,
good route.
like Dace even went down there first on the first trip, peeking is of the key is maybe just outside the fight, but it wasn't. So like it
Oh,
was then
right,
routed
yes.
back on the very end.
So you had to go back to Aegon to get gravity, or like you didn't do any of the air underwater stuff in Lower Torvus.
We did all of the air underwater stuff, or most of it,
Oh,
when
really?
we could,
Okay.
and then we left.
Okay, yeah, that actually might have saved a little bit of time for me then, just because we grabbed that emerald, saw the Grav and Dark Aegon, and then went straight back for Battleground.
Yeah. That
Oh,
was
if you
the
know-
point, I think, when Dace and I also said, like, we were doing a bit of trickery down there with the Gravless stuff. I think that was also the point that we said, like, we might be a little behind now because of this. So I guess that was accurate then.
I think I probably just. It sounds like you were ahead for most of the early game, and then that might have gotten me back a little bit, but yeah, it sounds like it was really just couple things here and there that really separated it.
Also, unlimited beam ammo in transit station in Sank.
Yeah, that's what I was
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
try to
I
say.
was-
Ah,
I
okay.
was never going to check that. I don't think we would have even gone for it at that point, because that would have been we were already in go mode.
That sounds so. Unlimited beam on transit station sounds so familiar to me. I don't know why.
But yeah, I mean, all in all, it was a fun seed. A bit like linear with the progression, but fun still.
I thought other than the fact that we had to go into Torvis, grab Emerald, or into Torvis, grab Dark Visor, go back, grab Gravity, then go back to Torvis to grab the last Aegon key, then go back to Aegon to grab Spider, then go back to Torvis to grab Seekers, kind of sucked. But
Yeah.
honestly, like, yeah, that part took up the majority of our speed. But other than that, I think if you didn't have to get Seekers, it would have been a little better, just because you didn't have to make that last trip back. But yeah, that part was not fun.
All right. I guess most things have been discussed already at that point. Do you have any last thoughts, any of you?
No, just GGs, and thanks again, Astral, for mentoring me.
To see it make me age by 10 years.
Yeah.
I've now lost to Luca on Prime and Dace in Echoes, so I think their CGC team is pretty darn good, to say the least.
Hey, next CGC rematch. Let's go.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm in.
This race was incredibly close, though.
It was. Really was.
For 2+ hours to finish 3 minutes apart is insane.
Yeah, I'm
Right? Yeah.
I'm so excited to watch the VOD. It'll be really fun to watch it back.
Yes.
Feel free to do so. What was that? I guess we'll sign off now. So thank you to the runners, JhavA and Dace. Thanks to our mentors, Lucarius and Astral. And thanks for Random for commenting alongside me. We'll
Pleasure.
have another race tomorrow, where I feature myself.
Hey.
and
me.
yes, as my mentor, and against Jeff.
That's gonna be a
mentor
sick
by
race.
Baha.
Another good one.
So do stay tuned for that. But for now, that'll be. See you next mission.
See ya.
Goodbye.
Thanks,
See you
everyone.
next mission.